Hello my fellow investors and welcome back to another video. Today guys, I actually want to do a video on a comment that actually Elizabeth made to me in my realty income video, where she pretty much commented, you know what, I might actually put on a limit order for $58 for realty income. And that got me thinking about something that we may want to do instead of that. Now, this is what we're going to cover in this video, but let me just remind all of you guys that first of all, this is not financial advice. And second of all, what I am about to tell you, I have never done personally. The most I've ever done is paper trading, this kind of method. Hopefully in the future, I do get a chance to do this, but this is more like a suggestion for you, Elizabeth, or anybody else that may want to buy a company at a specific limit order under the current share price. So with that said, guys, let's get started with this video. Now, what I am referring to is something that I've covered here on the channel before, and I've even covered it in a video using realty income, and that is, guys, is selling cash secured puts. Now, for all of those of you who may not know, here is the Investopedia definition for it. It basically allows an investor to potentially own the underlying security at both future date and more favorable price. In other words, the sale of a put option allows market players to gain bullish exposure with the added benefit of potentially owning the underlying security at both future date and a price below the current market price. Essentially, this is saying, hey, the current share price, it is, let's just say $100, but I want to buy it at 90. If it reaches 90 or lower by this date, I am forced to buy 100 shares at the price that the contract is at. So it actually is a pretty good thing if you just want to buy the company in general. Now, we actually have done a video on this, guys, for realty income. I'm actually currently paper trading this. Kind of. I mean, again, I don't think you can paper trade it, but my broker doesn't have access to this. Hopefully one day I do plan on doing this, but I figured, you know what? We have done a pretty good REIT company recently, and that is MPW, which is what you guys saw at the beginning of the video. And I figured, let's actually paper trade a cash secured put. Let's issue a cash secured put for MPW at a later date with a lower share price and see what we can actually get from this, because, well, this might actually be a very good company to do a cash secured put in. So let's actually come over here and see what kind of contracts are available in the future. Now, I'm going to go 2 months out to November 18th, 2022. And let's say that I want a lower price. Current share price, guys, is $14.85. Well, actually, post market, it is $14.89. But let's just say that I want a lower price, and the only ones available right now, it is $14. We see that the bid and the ask are 70 cents and 75 cents. So now, guys, let's come over here to my paper trading spreadsheet for cash secured puts, and let's actually do this. So we're going to put the ticker symbol here for MPW, and let's actually put in today's date, which I'm recording this on the 10th of September, so 9/10/2022. And the expiration date was going to be November 18th, 2022. So we're going to go out 11/18/2022. As you can see, this is 69 days from today. It's essentially 2 months. And obviously, this is going to be a cash secured put. And the strike price is going to be $14. Now, we did see that the bid and the ask are fairly close. 70 cents for the bid and 75 cents for the ask. So we're going to put here 0.7 for the bid and 0.75 for the ask, and this pretty much sets the premium at around 72 cents. It's actually a little bit more than 72 cents, 72.5 cents. Now, because each contract, it is 100 shares, multiplying this by 100 shares, this is a premium, guys, of, take a look at this, $72.50. Now, let's just say that the fees is around 10 cents to make this contract. Obviously, it's different. I don't really know what the fees would be, but let's just say around 10 cents or so. And this would make a total profit, guys, of $72.40. This essentially means that if I were to write this contract, by default, I would actually get paid $72.50 before the fees, just for writing this contract. Now, remember that when cash secured puts activate, if the share price ends higher than $14, higher than the strike price that you put in, you essentially don't get to buy these 100 shares at this share price, but you do get to keep this premium. But if they do fall at $14 or below $14 by this closeout date, you keep this premium, but you also have to buy 100 shares of this company at $14, which means that you would actually need to put in $1,400 to buy these 100 shares. Now, the reason why I'm actually considering this is because $1,400, guys, that's not a lot. And the benefit that you would get for this is actually tremendous, especially in a Roth IRA. I don't know if you could sell cash secured puts in a Roth IRA, but if you can, please leave it in the comment section below. But nonetheless, guys, putting in $1,400 for getting a premium of $72.50. And on top of that, don't forget, the most important reason as to why you're doing this is to grow that dividend seems pretty good to me. And in fact, let's actually see what kind of dividend you would get by doing this. Now, we have here MPW. However, I'm actually going to put this share price at $14 over here just to see what we could actually get. And if we scroll down here to the dividends at the current share price, obviously this $474.38 is based off of $5,725. But if we were to put in this $1,400 for the total cost of the contract, guys, this is an annual dividends increase of $116 per year. That's actually not too bad. Plus, on top of that, guys, you also get to keep this premium of $72.50. So where am I getting with this? If you are essentially thinking about buying a company at a limit order of, in your case, Elizabeth, $58, obviously that's for realty income, but let's just say if you're thinking about putting in a limit order for that company, if you have the money to buy 100 shares, at that point, guys, just issue a cash secured put if you are able to, right? Because it just, the benefits of it, you get a premium for it. And if it falls to that share price by the closeout date, then I guess it doesn't matter because you wanted it to buy it anyways. So this is kind of the way that I see it. If you guys are looking to buy a company at a share price that you guys like, may as well just get paid for it by issuing a premium. Now, obviously, I do have to mention the one risk that I so far see with this is that if this thing falls under this strike price and it closes under this $14 by this closeout date, then you are forced to still buy it at $14. So I guess you're kind of missing on that cheaper price. But nonetheless, you are still getting this premium. So it really just depends as to what you would think. In my personal opinion, if you guys are putting in a limit order for whatever company you want, and you do have the available cash to essentially sell a cash secured put, my personal opinion is just to sell the cash secured put because you're essentially getting a premium regardless. Now, obviously, guys, as I said at the beginning of the video, I have never done any form of selling puts or buying covered calls or anything like that. So please, do not follow this for financial advice. Do not do this if you do not know what you're doing. My broker doesn't have the ability to do this. I don't know what kind of broker you guys have. Eventually, I do hope to do this in the future. But as it currently stands, this is essentially what it would be like. So again, not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence when doing this. You can gain a lot when doing options, but you can also lose a lot too. So do not follow me. This is more like a suggestion as to what you guys might want to do if you want to do it based on the kind of investing that you want to do. But anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video. Just thought of something that some people may want to do, especially you, Elizabeth. I don't know if your broker allows this or even if you're able to do this in a Roth IRA. I'm not fully sure. Maybe not, because Roth IRAs, you have a cap at $6,000 per year for investment. So I don't necessarily know if you're able to do this. Probably not. But still, it's just something that you guys may want to consider if you want to buy a company lower than the current share price and you have the available funds to buy 100 shares of the company at a time. That pretty much does it for this video. Like if you like, comment, subscribe. It really does help her with the algorithm on YouTube. You guys can follow me and my new tech sites. Link in the description below. So with that said, peace out, and I will see you all in the next video.